In the dawn of humanity, long before the sands of time had settled and the first stars faded from view, there existed a world far beyond our own, a world of wonders, mysteries, and celestial giants. Some believe that in this world lay the key to the birth of humanity, the cradle of civilization nestled amidst the stars. Ancient aliens claimed that on this distant world there lived a race of extraterrestrials known as the Anunnaki. These weren't just any ordinary beings, they were the architects of worlds, the shapers of destiny. Their wisdom was said to echo through the corridors of time, influencing the very course of human history. But what led these celestial architects to our humble world? What secrets did they bring with them? And what role did they play in the grand tapestry of human origins? Let's start our journey back in time. Imagine a world vastly different from our own, where the laws of physics seemed to dance to a different tune, where the very fabric of reality shimmered with possibilities unknown to our universe. This was the world of the Anunnaki, a world where advanced technology, in a distant dream, but a vibrant reality. The Anunnaki, masters of science and engineering, possessed knowledge that dwarfed our own. They harnessed the power of the cosmos, bending it to their will with technologies that remain shrouded in the mists of time. But why do they remain shrouded in mystery? Why haven't they revealed themselves? Why hasn't their advanced technology graced our skies? Is it possible that their absence is the very evidence of their existence? After all, when a civilization reaches such heights, it often yearns to explore the uncharted territories of the universe. But the Anunnaki didn't venture out of curiosity. They had a purpose, a desperate need to seek refuge in the farthest reaches of space. As we peer deeper into their world, we begin to see signs of a world in peril. Their home planet, once a jewel in the cosmic crown, was dying. Its atmosphere, once a protective shield, was now a fading memory. The very essence of their world was crumbling, forcing the Anunnaki to seek sanctuary elsewhere. But where could a civilization of this magnitude go? Where could they hope to find a new home? The answer lay in the depths of space, in the most unlikely of places. Our world, a tiny blue dot teeming with life, was their beacon of hope. It was here that the Anunnaki set their sights. The arrival of the Anunnaki was no ordinary event. It was a paradigm shift, a turning point in the history of our world. When they descended upon Earth, they brought with them not only the promise of change, but also the seeds of our future. What were these seeds? How did they shape the destiny of our world? And what role did they play in the creation of humanity as we know it? We began to take shape under their watchful eyes. We became the recipients of their knowledge, the beneficiaries of their wisdom. They shared with us the secrets of agriculture, the wonders of mathematics, and the mysteries of the written word. With each passing day, we grew more sophisticated, more civilized, but the influence of the Anunnaki went beyond the realm of practical knowledge. They introduced us to concepts that challenged our perceptions, that expanded our understanding of the universe and our place within it. They taught us about the cosmos, about the intricate balance that held the universe together. Under their guidance, we began to question, to explore, and to innovate. We developed systems of belief that attempted to explain the unexplainable, religions that sought to bridge the gap between the finite and the infinite. But why did they impart this knowledge? Was it pure benevolence, a gift of wisdom without strings attached? Or was there a deeper motive, a hidden agenda behind their generosity? You see, every action has a consequence. Every gift comes with a price. And the gifts of the Anunnaki were no exception. As we progressed, as we ascended to new heights of civilization, we inadvertently became their laborers, the workforce of their grand design. In essence, we became the servants of the Anunnaki. We were tasked with serving their needs, catering to their desires. Our world, once our sanctuary, became their resource, our home, a cosmic outpost for their operations. Now, this arrangement may seem like a grim tale, a story of exploitation and servitude. But there's more to it than meets the eye. The Anunnaki, despite their advanced state, weren't devoid of compassion. They understood the complexities of existence, the struggle to survive, the yearning for progress. As we delve deeper into their actions, we start to see a glimmer of understanding. The Anunnaki, in their quest to save themselves, reached out to us, not to subjugate us, but to offer us a chance to grow, to learn, to evolve. They saw in us the potential for greatness, the spark of intelligence that could one day illuminate the cosmos. By choosing us, they ensured the continuation of life, the preservation of consciousness in a universe that was increasingly becoming their tomb. But, as we strive to understand their choices, we must also confront the darker aspects of their legacy. The Anunnaki, in their wisdom, never fully revealed themselves, leaving us to grapple with the consequences of our servitude and ignorance. They kept us in the shadows, never allowing us to see the full extent of their power, their intentions, or their existence. Why did they keep us in the dark? Was it out of fear, a fear of our potential, our ability to comprehend their greatness? Or was it a calculated move, a strategy to ensure that our growth remained rooted in reality? Their secrecy sowed the seeds of doubt, of conspiracy, and ultimately of fear. It birthed myths, legends, and prophecies that have echoed through the ages, shaping cultures and inspiring awe. As we navigate the labyrinth of their legacy, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The question that has echoed through the millennia remains unanswered. Were we created by chance, by the whims of nature, or by design, meticulously crafted by beings beyond our understanding? The choice, my friends, is yours. Do you see us as mere products of evolution, the result of countless eons of natural processes? Or do you believe in a grander narrative, a tale of celestial intervention and cosmic design? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, a tapestry woven with the threads of both science and the supernatural. Imagine a world where ancient myths aren't just stories, but echoes of a forgotten past, where the gods of legend are not divine, but deeply human. The Sumerian texts tell a story of gods who walk among humans, who interact with them, sometimes with kindness, sometimes with cruelty. This isn't the tale of an all-knowing, distant deity. This is the story of beings who experience the full spectrum of emotions, who love, who hate, who create, and who destroy. They were immortal, yet they fought wars that reshaped the landscape. They ruled with iron fists, extracting tribute from their subjects and waging relentless campaigns. They formed alliances, made pacts, and betrayed oaths. They sound more like ambitious kings and queens, more like figures from Greek tragedies than ethereal deities. In the annals of Sumer, we see Gilgamesh, a legendary king, 2/3 god and 1/3 human. He ruled Uruk with wisdom and strength, but his mortality terrified him. Seeking immortality, he embarked on a perilous journey, a journey that mirrored the human condition, the eternal struggle against the inevitability of death. The Sumerians believed that their gods were born just as humans were, in pain, in suffering, and often in conflict. Their stories reflect the struggles of humanity, the joys and sorrows, the triumphs and tragedies. They speak of a time when humans were mere spectators, when the gods shaped the world according to their whims, when they wrote the laws of nature and determined the fates of mortals. And then there's the Anunnaki, beings who descend from the heavens to play their part in this cosmic drama. They are the architects of civilization, the ones who, according to ancient alien theorists, brought with them the knowledge that propelled humanity forward. They were the ones who showed us how to farm the land, how to read the stars, and how to craft tools that tamed the wild world around us. But what's fascinating is that the Anunnaki weren't seen as benevolent menors. They were viewed as demanding lords who expected obedience and service in return for their teachings. They were credited with giving humanity the gift of civilization, but at what cost? This narrative challenges the conventional view of gods as all-knowing, compassionate beings. Instead, it paints a picture of deities with human-like flaws, motivations, and desires. It makes us question the nature of divinity, the boundaries between good and evil, and the fine line between creator and destroyer. The Sumerian myths offer us a mirror. They show us reflections of our own nature, our capacity for both great love and terrible destruction. They remind us of our mortality, our constant struggle for understanding, and our endless search for meaning in a world that often seems indifferent to our existence. But here's the paradox. These stories, born in a time when the world was shrouded in mystery, continue to resonate with us today. In a modern world where science offers explanations for many of life's mysteries, these ancient tales speak to a deeper human need, the need to believe in something greater, to seek solace in stories that transcend the boundaries of our understanding. They are a testament to the enduring human spirit, our unyielding curiosity, and our eternal quest for knowledge and understanding.